The words of the guide sink in. Spare his life or have him killed. The fatigue delayed your choice, but you tell the guide you wish to spare the red man. It was not right to kill a defenseless man. Something in his eyes hardens. While still supporting you, you feel the fluid movement from him and a gurgle from the red man on the ground. You look over to see your dagger sticking out of the man's throat. You try to protest about the guide's actions, but he leans over and pulls the dagger out. He cuts off your stammering and says, "That is the second time I have saved your life, foreigner." "His life was mine. You said it was mine." "That is true, but it was also mine." He goes on to explain that the red man had moved to Esk years ago, but had never understood how the town operates. He was a bullish conqueror, and because of his fighting prowess, had overpowered many business owners from the blue and green cloth. He held a hatred for northerners and didn't believe Esk should be doing business with any of them. The red would have also murdered you as soon as he regained consciousness, and there would be no honourable combat. It would have just been an execution. "Why did you not fight him?" you ask. "Everyone would know that the dagger won the fight, not me. I could not be victorious with or without it, but you are an unknown element." The guide starts to take you back to your lodgings within the Yellow District, and further explains that the red man had forced his sister out of Esk and taken over the mills. The dagger he gave you to fight with was her parting gift. The guide was young when this happened, and the dagger was given to protect him. He had been waiting for an opportunity for vengeance, and one presented itself when you walked in off the docks. A red can't punch a blue for a cheaper piece of bread. You repeat his words back, realising that you'd been set up for this right from the start. "It does not mean I do not like you, foreigner. You have eaten with my family. That means something here, but you still have a long way to go to understand my people." Your guide carries you back into the Yellow District lodgings. Many Yellows offer to unburden him from supporting you, but he gets rid of them, choosing to carry you all the way to a bed. The lodgings are just a series of rooms with beds, a place for the lower classes to sleep, and that is all. He pays a Yellow some extra silver to make sure you are fed and recover. "Come and see me when you wake, foreigner. We can discuss this more. And we can talk about this man you want to kill." Even in your fatigued stupor, his knowledge of your true purpose shocks you. With that, he leaves you to rest. True to their word, the Yellows take care of you, bringing you food and leaving you to sleep. It takes you a full day of recovery before you feel like you can stand on your own. The next afternoon, a young man with a scar across his face enters your room with some water. There is a long pregnant pause as you recognise him from working at the mill. You mark his yellow colours and ask him to stay and talk. He shakes his head, "Not here," leaves the water next to you, and exits the building. You have to let him go as you still cannot walk far, and another day's rest is required before you feel like yourself again. The next morning you wake up and ponder what to do. The guide asked you to come and see him, his knowledge of your purpose surprising, and you want to know how he is aware of your true intentions. You also feel the need to track down the scarred man. He is the only true northerner you have seen to be wearing the yellow garb of a Scorian. And why a northerner would willingly join the lower class of Esk is a curiosity in and of itself. Thank you for watching and supporting this series, everyone. The last video, a large majority of you all chose to spare the red man. If you'd chosen to kill him, it would have strengthened your relationship with the guide, but you would have missed out on the chance meeting with the scarred man. The choice you have this time is to go and see the guide and find out what he knows about the man you've been sent to kill. The other thing to choose is to track down the scarred man, who you feel, being the only northerner working in Esk, might have some knowledge about the person that you're trying to hunt down and kill, because they are also a northerner living somewhere in Scoria. Leave your answers in the comments below, and a like on the video is a huge indicator on how much you would like to see this series continue, so please take a moment to give us a like as well. Thank you all for watching.